learning that Jesus connects us to each other. Has anyone ever told you something that you didn't quite believe? Here are some things that you may or may not believe about mountain climbing. If you believe it, dab it. If you don't, show me you dab it with 2 thumbs down.
Someone once climbed Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world, wearing a tank top. Doubt it. A man in a wheelchair climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, the 3rd highest mountain in the world, twice. Dab it. On top of the highest mountains in the world, the temperature does not get below -10 degrees Fahrenheit. Doubt it. The youngest person to climb Mount Everest was 13 years old. Dab it. It costs more than $50,000 to climb the highest mountains in the world. Dab it. It's more dangerous to ride your bike without a helmet than it is to climb K2 Mountains, the 2nd highest mountain in the world. Doubt it.
Hey guys, I just got back from my hike and I made it to the top. Do you believe me or do you have your doubts? Would you need to see proof to see that I made it there? Well, today's Bible story is just about that. It's about Jesus appearing to the disciples, and one of them had his doubts. Do you know who that is? Pause here and read John chapter 20, verses 19 through 31 to check it out.
Today we will learn another fun story about Jesus. So after Jesus rose up to life from the place where he was buried, he appeared to his disciples, his friends, who followed his teachings and loved him very much. They saw Jesus go through really painful things. They thought he was dead, but now he was standing right in front of them. At first they were afraid, but Jesus told them, "Don't be afraid," and soon they weren't afraid anymore. They started to believe that Jesus was alive again and in front of their very own eyes. And then he did something that made them extra sure. He showed them his hands. His hands had scars that proved it was him, the same Jesus that was on the cross just a few days before. When something happens to you, like skinning your knee, when you're playing outside, usually you can see where you were hurt while it's getting better. Jesus showed them the places in his hands that were on the cross, and the disciples were able to see where his wounds used to be. Jesus went through all of that because he loved the world and wanted to save us all. When they saw the scars on Jesus' hands, the disciples knew without a doubt that it was truly Jesus. He really did raise up back to life. And because of what they saw with their own eyes, they would have the courage to tell others what they saw.
I can't wait to tell other people about my hike. It was so beautiful up there. I'm gonna tell my kids, I'm gonna tell my friends, I'm gonna show them pictures. It's super exciting to share what I did. And just like I'm excited to share about my hike, we should be just as excited to share about Jesus. We need to connect other people to Jesus. He did a pretty cool thing, right? He died on the cross for you and he died on the cross for me. And we need to connect people with that. Who are you going to connect to this week? Pray for them, encourage them, and share the good news. Bye!
What can we seaweed foot?
Hey guys, today I'm going to read Romans 10:9. Romans 10:9. If you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved.
Jesus connects us to each other. Who will you connect with this week? How will you rise? Bye!
Let's see how well you were paying attention. What did Jesus say when he appeared to the disciples? Peace be with you. True or false? Thomas believed without seeing. That's right, false. Jesus wants us to blank with others. Jesus wants us to connect.